How about it, CQDX? Who's got a copy on 327? 327 up here in Seattle, Washington, CQ. Yes, 348 Tennessee. Yeah, we got a copy on you. Yeah, we're talking on a Cobra 142. How's it making it?
Oh, it's crystal clear. It sounds real good over here, man. I'd take the knobs off of it so you didn't tempted to monkey with it anymore.
Yeah, Roger Dodger on that. Yeah, we just tuned her up. We're going to put this guy on eBay, but we're making a quick video, so you're going to be on YouTube. How's that sound? Hey guys, it's Bruce from Be Cool Radios over here in Seattle. Yeah, it's been a while since I made a video. You know, up here in Seattle, we're kind of known for cloudy days and rain. June is like January, we call it January. But this year, we just had 25 days of blue skies and sunshine. Well, like, what? No way. I had a garden to take care of, some hiking to do, and some just good old-fashioned fun in the sun. So, yeah, we're back to this Tram D201. What am I saying here? It's a Tram D201 Alpha. As you can see, it's actually in pretty good shape for how old it is. I'm going to go over some of the findings, some of the work I've done, some of the things I've discovered. You can see here, these are the high voltage caps in here. Now, I tested these caps. They turned out to be in spec. I only found one bad cap, but I replaced a few. Check out that guy there. It's got a little pop-in holder. You don't want that guy to vibrate. Over here in the power supply down here, you can see here. But those big old tin cans on this guy was actually, they were still good. So for now, I'm going to let them be. Alright, let's flip this guy over. And we'll show you some of the other stuff we got going on here. There you go. Now, I don't know if you saw that earlier video. I'll put some pictures in here of it. But this radio was caked in dust. Because it had been sitting for a good 40 years just collecting it. So yeah, it took a lot of work. You can see here there's still some staining on the metal down there. But for the most part, yeah, we got some board cleaner out, took all them tubes out, polished everything up, took that relay out, polished up the contacts on that. But even after that capacitor changed, this radio it fired up, but it was just buggy as hell. And I'll kind of show you what I found here. You see down here by this crystal filter, see, this is how the interconnects on these trams are. So those pins and sockets corrode over time. So what you have to do is actually pull these guys off and polish those connections up there. And then all these pins down here too. Yeah, these guys were corroded. Any little bump, vibration, just caused these guys to act up. So I took a steel brush and some steel wool to them, a little emery board, took this baby outside, and we polished them up. Now they still look a little corrody there, right? But actually that's such an improvement to what they were. So you have this one here. You have a board back here, same thing. You see that board back there? It's kind of funky how they did this, but it's all on pins. And same as this PA amp back here. See, that looks like there's some computer pins down there. So I took all this hardware off, cleaned up those pins, found some cold solder joints. Yeah, I think we're about ready to turn this thing on and see how it works. Yeah, this radio had another cool little feature. I haven't figured all this stuff out. Don't work on many of these trams, but you see this little skinny tube there? Yeah, that's a voltage regulator tube. I don't believe that's a stock tube. Whoever put that on did a good job. And down here you see the switch. I believe that's to bypass the manual TX inhibitor. So I think this guy will transmit in manual mode. That's my thinking, at least. There's some capacitors down here. Those high voltage caps here, we replaced those. Also these capacitors on here. We did a bit of work over here. So far I've measured a lot of these resistors. They all seem to be in spec for the most part. Alright, so we're gonna end this video. We'll start another one up and we'll show you how this fires up. 73s. Be cool. Okay, this is the second part of the video. We're gonna do a turn on of this guy and show you guys the results. Now these meters are really nice. They're big and large. And they used incandescent lights that kind of gave it an orange glow. Well, for this I put in some white LED lights. So we're gonna see how they look. I'm not really sold on them, but they look pretty good. So here we go. Alright. So those are the new meters, as you can see there. Easy to read, nice and bright. There's some audio. That's the manual mode. And over here is the crystal mode. Yeah, this radio came in. The S meter did not respond to the signals once I got it running. These guys do have a little integrated circuit back here. You see this little op amp down here? They use it as a differential mode for S meter readings. So if your tram doesn't respond right, it's a real simple replacement. They're using like 3 or 4 pins of this chip. But here you go. You have a tube right next to an integrated circuit. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Okay, so Skip's been rolling in and out of here the last few days. This guy's just hooked up to a little behind the set antenna, so there you go. Got a bit of noise. I got a solar cell system here, so I get a lot of noise, to be honest. There you go. 9S units, though, right? See if we can try some sideband. I don't hear anybody right now. And as you can see here, this has a crystal mode and a manual mode. So these old versions of the tram, the 23 channels, only have 23 channels here on this dial. But you can actually recalibrate the manual mode and start out You know, like channel 23 right here. And then you can go way up in frequency. You can calibrate yours just, you know, 10 channels off, 20 channels off, whatever it takes. Channel 20 right there could be channel 40. You see what I'm saying? Let's see how that works here, though. You notice the manual mode isn't quite as hot. And some birdies there from my solar cells. It's a really good one on channel 39. Yeah, no skip really booming in here. As you see, these 40 channel versions go up to 27.55. Triple nickel just about, right? Alright, well, not a lot of action out here. We did catch a little channel 6 AM there. And again, this guy's not really fully tuned up yet. It does put out some power. It looks like it's putting out about 3 watts AM with some awesome modulation. But we haven't done much sideband transmitting on it yet. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, it took a little while to get back to this project, but it really turned out well, I think. Yeah, I kind of like those white meters now. What do you think? Now again, I'm going to end this video with a warning. As you see here, danger, high voltage. All this old tube equipment, you see, they bring the DC voltage up in here to about 450, 500 volts. And that 400 volts DC will bite your ass, I'm telling you. So just don't be sticking your fingers in there with this guy energized. Always make sure it's turned off, it's unplugged, you let it discharge before you attempt to try to move anything on these guys. Alright? Last thing Be Cool Radios wants is anybody getting hurt on these. Those old unit-in radios, yeah, we love them. Yeah, it's almost impossible to get hurt on those. But these tube radios, it's a whole different story. Alright, that's it. Hope you enjoy these videos, and we'll do some more of these. I got a few more trams to do myself. I got a 23 channel one and an old school voice activated one, Vox. Alright, take care.